All right, so Trump president-elect now, right? It's sort of seeming, and tell me what you think, that he went and met with Obama, for transition. Obama pulled him in a room. Henry Kissinger and Soros walk out and said, "All right, here's who you're taking orders from, Donald."
Yeah, I don't think that's what happened. I think,
I mean, just looking at how he's backpedaling on things and what his attitude is now, it doesn't really seem like whoever's president, it matters. And that maybe the powers that be said, Hillary Clinton, she's sick, she's crazy, she's got tons of baggage. Let's just let Trump get elected and we'll tell him what to do, and he'll fall in line.
well, I could see how someone could think that, but I don't think that's what's happening. I think Trump is actually, when he got elected, he thought, oh my God, I actually have to be the populist president. And even on Fox, like on Tucker Carlson's show, that's like the new Hannity show, they're saying, he's a populist Republican, so he doesn't even care about the conservatives. And the guy from the National Review, which of course was started by Buckley, said, he doesn't need us. He already got elected.
Yeah, but I mean, he's already talking about Mitt Romney as Secretary of State, and he's meeting with Kissinger, and he's bringing all these same neocons into his orbit.
I think he's just saying, I want to listen to everybody. I'm showing people I want to listen to everybody. Kellyanne Conway is one of his biggest confidants, and she's the one who made him president. If Kellyanne Conway did not come on board his campaign, he never would have gotten elected. And you heard her rail about Romney openly on every news show she could get on. Newt Gingrich did the same thing.
I guess what I'm thinking is, when Hope and Change Obama gets in, he clearly was pulled into a room and said, here's who's telling you what to do. And he just became Bush 2.0. And look at what happened to Sanders after he met with Obama. Sanders was clearly brought into a room where there was probably a knife held to a loved one's neck. And Sanders completely joined Team Neocon, Lib Neocon right after that. Completely. Yeah. He buckled. And I'm just wondering if Trump went and meets with Obama and is pulled in a room and said, all right, here's your real boss. This is how things really work. Deal with it, Trump.
No, I don't think so. And I think part of the thing of bringing all these people around and, is, hey, I know you never thought I'd get here. Look at me now. How do you like me now? And so that's really what it's about with Romney. Like, hey, I'd never get elected, never Trump. Here you are. You're showing up here so I can and no, I'm not really going to pick you. But again, he wants to control the narrative. That's what he's always done. And so, wow, is he really going to pick Romney? I don't think so. So I think let's give him a chance, but I think he's going to do. Now, look at Price, his nominee today for HHS. That's a good one, because here the guy's a doctor who's an orthopedic surgeon for almost 20 years.
Well, that means the end of the ACA.
Yeah, exactly.
ACA is
but
done.
Trump already said, look, all of the good points that they were supposed to have with that, we're just going to have something which, and this is where he's not being controlled by the people like Soros. So what they wanted was only, like in North Carolina, 99 of the 100 counties only have one healthcare provider. You think that's competition? They just tell you what you're paying. So what Trump says is completely different. Okay, there's all this border stuff. Everybody can go everywhere. Okay, and so when you break it up that way and you have competition, it's the same as any other competitive environment. You can't jack it up. And even when it's totally open, you can't go to one other person like we have 5 oil companies now.
So for the record, you don't think Trump is ultimately going to be controlled by the New World Order globalists? That they're just Paul Ryan is part of that, and Romney's part of that cabal. The sweet Southern Belle's part of that cabal. McCain is part of that cabal.
I think all of those old timers, and Ryan's not that old, but he's an old timer in that system. They're gone. They're mentally. My Google thing here is going crazy. Why don't we turn this sucker off? So they're all gone, and even you look at Pelosi getting challenged now by saying, "Hey, listen, we saw what the world looked like, and you were on, one of the coasts which went for got us not elected." And remember, 2/3 of the state houses in the country are controlled by Republicans. So what they're doing is, there's no question Trump is the new leader, and it's no longer okay to say, we don't care whether you make any money or you have any future, as long as we're still okay, that's okay. That's gone. He's a populist type person. So I think, and these trade deals, the Bushes, Baker's received some Robert Byrd Award or whatever at VMI. So anyway, he received some award at VMI at the commencement. No, it wasn't the commencement. It was just a few weeks ago. So anyway, and this is before the election, and they said to him, and Baker was in Bush 41's cabinet, and he said, "Do you think TTP is a good idea?" And he said, "Yes, it's a very good idea." This is the old time thinking. Well, I think we're pretty clear on where Trump stands on this. TTP is deader than a doornail.
Well, if this is the case, Trump is going to tear down two of Obama's biggest signature things, the ACA and the TPP.
And let's add the Iranian deal to that. That's going away too. The idea that we're giving him a free ticket and a free ride, to get nuclear capability, that's gone. And so you're going to see a completely different, and again, he's only been in for a few weeks, but let's just wait and see. But I don't think remember, he's an egomaniac, let's face it. He's an egomaniac. Anybody puts their name Trump on everything, Trump.
Well,
everything.
I mean, you're going to get Trump for 8 years if the Democrats they want to run Hillary again in 2020. There's talk of that, Hillary running again, and who's going to stop her? They made Chuck Schumer their leader.
But that shows, and I predicted this before, that, I got to see, we've got a call coming up. Predicted this before, that this will be the election that changes everything. And it ruined the Democratic Party as over as they knew it. The Republican Party as they knew it is over. And what I predict will happen is all the old neocon Democrats are going to go over and be on this Hillary bandwagon again. And the progressive part of the party is going to say, screw this, we're forming our own party. That's what's going to happen. And you're going to see people bailing. And Harry Reid didn't come back because he knew he was going to be in trouble. And Pelosi, I don't know whether she's going to make it. I don't know whether she's going to be the minority whip or not. I think the old guard in the Democratic Party is over. They have no stars. I mean, Bernie, he's totally discredited.
Well, Elizabeth Warren lost all her credibility. I mean, all she does is call out Trump. She hasn't said anything about the Standing Rock Sioux, and she's Pocahontas. She's the queen of the Indians, and hasn't even talked about it. All she does is write open letters bashing Trump, but won't say anything about Clinton, who's way more corrupt and way more in bed with all the things she's supposedly against.
And let me make a statement. We don't know who the Attorney General will be yet, but I will bet you that House Oversight Committee and the Attorney General under Trump really take a hard, long look into the Clinton Foundation, and she'll go down because it's one of the most corrupt. It's a criminal organization. So, well, that's my thing. I got to get on another call and give Trump a chance.
Give Trump a chance. Okay, 2-minute answer. Pizzagate, real or fake news?
I think fake news is news. That's the thing. It's the total disintegration of the media today. And so they looked at CNN as fake news, and so they're like, why don't we do our own fake news? It's still news. So I think, this election, the John Harwood stuff, the whole Cokie Roberts stuff, they've discredited themselves to the point of insignificance. Styx Hexenhammer is probably as credible as they are, or more credible.
More credible.
More credible. So that's my take. What's your take?
Yeah, I think it's real. If you look at all the evidence, there's something going on there, definitely.
Yeah. Well, but either way, it's news.
Right.
So, all right, there it is.
All
I've
right.
got.